certain day depth of the water, at high tide, is 6 meters. So let's say this is 3, this is 6. We're starting from here. That's the max. And the minimum is 3. Find an equation of the depth of the water with respect to average depth. Okay. In terms of time, so this is time. And that's supposed to be actually since high tide. So we're starting from high tide and then finishing. That's one cycle. And they tell us after 6 hours, the water was 3 meters. So this is 6 hours. This is one period is 12 hours then. Okay, so the equation then will be the period, first of all, is 12. Let's make that equal to 2 pi over k to solve for k. We need this in the equation. So 12k, if we cross multiply, we'll go to 2 pi. So you get pi over 6. So we have y is equal to the middle. If you add these two together, you get 9. So the middle is 4.5. That's a vertical shift. Okay, and the amplitude then is 1.5. So that's our function, where y is the height of the tide. Okay, and draw this graph for 48 hours. So that means we have to do second, third, that's 36 hours, and that's 48 hours. Okay, and then find the depth of the water at 8, 15, and 20. All we have to do is just replace t with 8, 15, 20, and 30. So we get 1.5 cosine of pi over 6, 8, 4.5. 1.5 cosine of, that's 4 pi over 3 plus 4.5. This is in the third quadrant. So it's 1.5. That's same as negative cosine of pi over 3. Okay, so pi over 3 is half. So this is negative 1.5 over 2 plus 4.5. So that's 9. 9 subtract 1.5 gives you 7.5 over 2. So just divide that, you get 3.75. Okay, so similarly, now the rest I'm just going to punch in the calculator, okay? But you don't need a calculator because this is exact values. It's 4.5, 3.75, and h at 30 is 3. So what are the times the depth of the water is 5 meters? Well, that's just making this equation here equal to 5. Let's make that equal to 5 and solve for the time t. Then you get cosine of pi over 6t. 0.5 divided by 1.5 is 1 over 3. So pi over 6t will equal to cosine inverse of 1 over 3, and t will equal to 6 times by cosine inverse 1 over 3 over pi. 0.35. Now, in the cosine curve, what we just found is this one. So this is 1 over 3. We just found this first x value. Okay. So the question was, what are the times where the water is 5 meters? So it's not just this one, because we have one, right? We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 answers. The first four the first one is 2.35. The next one is 2.35 plus pi, which should give us this one. Okay, and then the one after that is 2 pi, right? 2 pi, 3 pi. Okay, so this is the formula for it, where k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Next, let's find this value here. So if this is 2.35, here is 3.93. What I did was I did 2 pi minus the same width. Right? This width and this width would equal. So 3.93 plus pi k, and of course the k will be the exact same values. So we'll get 4 answers from here and 4 answers from here, a total of 8 answers.